One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It is 7:01 p.m. I'm going to open a public hearing for a variance on front yard width on the property of 323 West Walnut. Does anybody in the audience have any objections, concerns, comments? I will take a motion to close this public hearing. All in favor of closing this meeting, say aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. I'm opening a public hearing for a variance for front yard width at the property of 1007 North Anderson. Anybody in the audience have any concerns, complaints?
I got concerned.
Yes, come up to the,
I just kind of concerned, is it gonna be one house?
come up to, so you,
Okay.
so we can get you in the microphone.
I'll-
State your name.
Sorry, you need to state your name. I'll live right down the alley from there. I was
Okay.
just concerned if it was gonna come from just Anderson Street, or whether they gonna bring another one on off Third Street in there, to build two dwellings. It ain't that dwelling that bothers me. I've got a house that lived there for all my life. There's a drain that runs back up an alley. I don't want them to break that drain. There's a septic drain that runs up through there.
Mhm.
I didn't know if it was coming off Third Street, but if it was, I don't know what it's, I've never seen any map or anything how they're gonna do it. And I wanted to see, make sure that drain is not an issue that gets broke. And nobody knows it's there, it's been since the early '60s.
Keegan,
Yeah,
can you address that? Which side, I guess? which
there's
side?
two lots there,
Okay.
the 1007 and 1011.
Yeah.
1007 and 1011. Both houses will face, will face Anderson Street.
Okay.
We have to face
I
Anderson Street.
didn't know if
Yep.
it's coming from the other Third, okay.
No.
Okay, and another issue is that alley behind it.
Mhm.
I don't know if you have anything to do with that, but they move in there, that alley needs to be, there's a hole back there, you can park a dump truck.
I'm aware that that alley needs some work. It needs to match more of what the one is to
Yeah,
the.
it needs to be filled in or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
But
it
that's,
needs some
there's a
work.
drain that runs up there, and I didn't want nobody to break that.
Absolutely.
And,
Yep.
you wouldn't know it's there, there's no way.
Right.
Like, the electric company comes through and I said, you break it, you're fixed, you know, they didn't realize it was there either, see?
Right.
And, but that alley needs to be an issue, because
Ah.
if you need to get an ambulance or fire truck back through there, well, shit, you could.
Yeah, both of those trees need to go on the backside
Yeah,
of the
that's
property
true,
and everything.
and,
Yep.
and they need to fix that alley, and that property, that brown house there is the one, he works back there, that's fine, but the bigger trucks, he does, but it needs to just be an issue fixed, you know, when they do that. They wouldn't want to sit, if they had to come to the back, want to come that way and go into the back, they could, you know,
Right.
because of that alley wouldn't allow.
I'm unaware of my property's proximity to Third Street, because I thought I was in the middle of two houses that butt up to.
Yeah, there's a house there that belongs to Terry Beauty,
Yeah,
and there's a house, well, I guess Vanderbilt owns that house, lives on the south side.
Yep.
Terry also owns that house, that old Ennis house there too, and he owns adjacent to that alley.
yeah,
Me and him take care of that alley,
okay.
but that other one just needs a little
It
attention.
needs some work, yeah,
Yeah, I just don't want, you know, to start in there, it's pretty dangerous, you know.
absolutely, yeah.
Mostly the drain, that was my concern, I don't care, if I want you to build what you want, I don't care. That's all I need.
Okay, thank you. Is there anybody else? Comments, concerns, complaints? I will take a motion to close this open hearing.
Second.
All in favor of closing this public hearing, say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Public hearing is closed. Going to open a public hearing for variance for front yard width property on 1011 North Anderson. Does anybody have any comments, concerns, complaints on that one?
It's the same place.
They're just right next door.
Yeah, the same, right.
Take a motion to close it.
Second.
All in favor of closing this public hearing? All opposed, same sign. This public hearing is closed. We'll open a public hearing for a variance for additional accessory structure at 1238 South County Road 60 East. Does anybody in the audience have any comments, complaints, concerns over that? Now, I would take a motion to close that one.
Second.
All in favor of closing this public hearing, say aye. Those opposed, same sign. Public hearing is closed. One more, open public hearing for variance for additional accessory structure at 1425 West Park Road. Anybody in the audience have any complaints, concerns, comments about this one? I will take a motion to close this one.
Second.
All in favor of closing this public hearing, say aye. Those opposed, same sign. Public hearing is closed. Today is Wednesday, July 5th, 2023, and the time is 7:06 p.m. The meeting of the Board of Zoning Appeals is called to order at this time. Please silence all electronic devices. To comply with Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the city requests participants in this meeting complete a voluntary anonymous survey that is available on the table at the back of the room. Amber, will you please do roll call?
Alan.
Here.
Philip.
Here.
Ken.
Present.
Dick.
Okay, in our packets we received minutes from the last two public hearings we had back in June. Any corrections, additions, subtractions? And then
Motion we approve those.
approve
as
those.
Submitted.
And then we have for the second public hearing for that same day. Same thing?
Yeah, make a motion. We-
Okay, all in favor of accepting the public hearing minutes, state aye. Those opposed, same sign. Those are accepted. Then we had the actual meeting minutes. Any additions, corrections, subtractions we need to do from that?
Make a motion we accept those minutes as submitted.
Those want to accept the minutes as submitted, state your aye. Those opposed, same sign. The minutes are taken or accepted. Okay. We have no old business, and we have new business.
Okay, good evening. I'm going to try to make this pretty simple. We have 3 variances, basically for the same thing for Keegan McCamment for properties at 323 West Walnut, 1007 North Anderson, and 1011 North Anderson. All 3 of these lots are vacant lots. However, they do not meet the 70-foot wide lots that ordinance states. Of course, we have a lot of this throughout town because of these older established neighborhoods. So he's seeking a variance on all 3 of those to be able to build new homes on them. He will be able to meet all the other setbacks. He just needs the approval to build on a lot that's less than 70 feet. Now, the one at 323 West Walnut, also seeking a variance for the front yard setback so that it's not set back quite a bit further than the other houses that are already established in that neighborhood. So that's the only one that he's seeking that on, is a 323 West Walnut. so.
All this property is owned residential, is that
Yes,
correct?
yes. We'll get on the way and you can come up.
What kind of houses were you considering building on those, just shotgun style?
Yeah, single family, very similar to, the two on Anderson would be very similar to that house that I built on North Carver Street. We'll do a plan specific for the one on Walnut, being that there was a house that was already there that burnt down. And we're gonna go back and utilize the detached garage that faces the alley, and then we would build a 3-bedroom, 2-bath structure in the front of that. And we will meet all of the new setbacks. We are not looking to go back to the old setbacks for when those were developed. We'll do your R2, 6 or 8 foot side yards. Backyard setbacks are no problem.
So on Walnut Street, you're gonna put it about where the house was, so it's not set back?
Correct. And
It's gonna be about the same.
I haven't been out there and put a tape measure on it exactly. I know the actual lot dimensions, and I've got an idea of what the street is to the back of the detached garage. I haven't gone out to put a measurement like on the neighbor's house to see how far it is back. I just saw that this morning and I thought I may want to say something because it's gonna look silly if I need to go back a little farther than these other two houses, and then you're gonna have, you know, somebody's side yard is the neighbor's backyard.
Any members have any questions or concerns about these? Thank you. Then I will take a motion to do all 3 of these. Can I do that?
I think I would recommend, particularly since the 323 Walnut has the variance for setback and front yard, I would at least do 323 separately, but
Okay.
the easiest thing for your minutes is probably to just call the motion on each property and vote them individually.
Okay. I will take a motion for the 323 West Walnut.
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion to approve.
Approve it, yes.
The variance
Motion to
and the
approve.
setback are both requests.
Yes. Amber, can you do roll call?
Alan,
Yeah.
Philip,
Yes.
Ken,
Yes. I will take a motion for the 1007 North Anderson.
So moved. Second.
Roll call, Amber, please.
Alan,
Yes.
Philip,
Yes.
Ken,
Yes. And I will take a motion for the 1011 North Anderson.
So moved. To approve.
To approve.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Alan,
Yes.
Philip,
Yes.
Ken.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, next up, we have Nick Watkins, from 1238 South County Road 60 East. That's wanted to put an additional accessory structure on his property, and also, it would be greater than the 720 square feet that is allowed by ordinance. Is Nick here? Come on up, Nick.
How far down South Millhausen Road is this?
Probably 3/4 of a mile.
50 by 30, right?
Yes, sir.
You gonna have any utilities there?
Yes.
Anybody else have any questions?
Is it replacing that smaller shed? That
Yes.
small-
No, I guess I see that now.
You got any neighbors express concern or anything about it?
Had 2 neighbors approach me, they just curious what I was building.
I have nothing else, but it's fine.
Well, then I will take a motion to approve this variance.
So moved. Second. Roll call, please.
Amber, Elmer.
Do what?
I was telling her Ken
Oh.
made it and Phil,
Thank you.
Philip seconded it, so she can write down, cause.
Roll call, please.
Alan,
Yes.
Philip,
Yes.
Ken.
Yes.
All right. Lastly, we have Matt Bauer, who resides at 1425 West Park Road. Is here this evening to request a variance for an additional accessory structure on his property in the form of a pool. He already has an accessory structure there, so this would just be approval for the pool. And it already has, it's already fenced in and everything, so.
It is fenced in already.
Mhm,
Are you,
it is.
and you're gonna still put an automatic cover on?
Automatic cover, yes.
It looks like the aerial of the house, not neighbor, but one over, has a pool already. Is that
They
right?
do.
Yeah. Is yours about the same size as that one?
It's 14 by 30.
Do you know what that was by chance?
I'm
Do
sorry.
you know what the one, I don't know the address there, but the two houses down, you know what that is?
Keegan
Both of them
McCamment,
are bigger. Both of them are bigger than the 14 by 30.
His dad's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then the Gills too, theirs is
Yeah.
bigger than a 14 by 30.
Oh,
so.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
right, but yeah.
Can we all come to the first party?
Cool.
BYOB.
Does anybody else have any questions? I will take a motion to approve this variance.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please, Amber.
Alan,
Yes.
Philip,
Yes.
Ken.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Do we have anything else?
No, sir.
I will take a motion to adjourn this.
So moved.